Hey folks, I'm Luke Atkins with Tiffin Motorhomes here today showing you something you guys have been asking for a long time, and we're finally delivering a shorter tip-to-tip length Allegro Bay. This is our brand new 2026 34DB on the S2 RV chassis, and I'm super excited to show you guys all about it. So come on, let's look at everything we got here. Starting out, you'll see for 2026 we've got a brand new front cap. It's redesigned, kind of a sleeker look, with the window being on the front side. So if you've got anybody camping up front with you, and the overhead bunk, that area, they're gonna have a full vision of the street as you're in motion. So this right here, all brand new molds. I'm really excited about it. It's a little bit of a sleeker design, I would say. But it's all one-piece molded fiberglass. That's how we do things at Tiffin. So one-piece molded fiberglass front cap, again, one-piece molded fiberglass roof cap, and then a one-piece molded fiberglass rear cap. We don't do it any other way. This is all from Crane Composite. They do a great job. Really sleek look over here. And you see, if you step over this area, you can see we've got an entry light. It's the small details that sets this motorhome apart from all the other ones. So this right here, that light, when I open up the door, it'll turn on. When I shut the door, it'll stay on for just a moment, so that way it's ever dark. Unlock the front door, you know, all the fixings. If it's ever dark outside, really will give you that ultimate camping experience. So as we continue on, my favorite thing to talk about always is our compartment doors. So down below here, I say this 100 times, aircraft aluminum grade doors, fully insulated with high density polystyrene. This chain limiter right here, this is something we put on every single coach, and that's that extra layer of protection, extra layer of security as you're in motion, as you're camping. For a long time, you want to be able to have doors not swinging past each other. But the best thing about this door is the piano hinge right here. So that piano hinge evenly distributes the weight all the way down the sidewall. What you can do, it'll support your weight so much so, I can put my entire weight on it. The reason I'm telling you that is if it's ever snowy, icy, I know we buy these things so that way you get away from the ice, but if it is icy outside and you want to reach in here, you can rest assured put your entire weight on this compartment door right here. But better than anything else, the way it shuts, just like that. Every door we build is tapered down the side, so that way you're not going to get any of the road stuff coming into your campground. Also, this is your hydraulic pump. You just let it go. How easy is that? Every door is just the same. Lots of storage inside this 34DB. And you really don't have to fight this thing. That's the luxury whenever you're camping in a Tiffin motorhome. I can barely shut it, full shut every single time. Continuing through, this is all full body paint. This is one of my favorite paints because it's got a bunch of different colors going on, but that red just really peeks through in the sunlight. Girard awning, the best of the best in the industry. I'll go run it out for you. So with just one push of a button, I press out, and the awning's coming out right here. Turning on my LED. One thing that's really cool about these awnings is that this awning gives you lots of coverage as you're out camping, but if you ever turn ignition on, the awning's automatically gonna come inside, so you don't forget we've got you covered. And then if ignition is already on, you can't send the awning out. Plus, it's got a motion sensor on board, so if it does get too windy outside, it'll automatically come in. And the best part is the sensitivity is adjustable. So what you can do is you've got a mode where if it's too windy and it just keeps coming in, you can make it more resistant or less resistant. That's all standard with the Tiffin. No upgrades, that's just how it comes. Slide toppers on the outside. Like I said, that one-piece molded fiberglass front cap, roof cap, and rear cap, that's gonna protect you for longevity inside this coach. I'm super excited about the outside. This is a thing we've been doing on all of the other Allegro Bays, bringing it into this new 34DB. Let's go look on the inside of this thing so you can see what this new floor plan has to offer. So here we are at my favorite part of the entire motorhome, and that's the theater seats. These theater seats are comfy. Now, you can't just take my word for it. You gotta come sit in it yourself. But I'll tell you, you can lean it all the way back. I'm getting paid to do this. You lean it all the way back, and you can lean the headrest up. So if you want to be fully relaxed watching the TV, or even if you want to take a nap at the end of the night, I might just keep demoing this so that way I can hang out here for the rest of the day. But this theater seat is very comfortable. Like I said, don't take my word for it. You got to try it yourself. Franklin does a great job. They really do a fantastic job. And years over years, customers tell us that our theater seats are the bomb, are the best. And I can attest to that. I'm a big fan of these theater seats. So new for 2026 is going to be the way we've upholstered these. It's the small details, like I said just a moment ago. These small details, just that sharp look on these theater seats and on all of our all the furniture inside of this coach. But inside this 34 dB, first thing you'll notice is going to be that porcelain tile all throughout the coach. This tile, I love to talk about the tile. It's cut with a water jet, 55,000 PSI. So that means you're not going to have any 90-degree angles. Everything is going to be cut radius. It's going to be a perfect cut floor plan specific. Plus the grout is going to have a 15% latex material, offering you some flexibility. So that way, I mean, this is a house on wheels. Things are going to shake a little bit, and this is going to be able to withstand that. If something ever does happen, we provide extra tiles in the basement, so that way you can do any repairs, anything you need to. I've never heard of a customer really having to do that. We use all high quality brand TVs, electronics, and appliances. So this is LG TV with the sound bar right beneath it. And I like the dinette bar. This is the dinette bar here. What this does, gives you a lot of counter space, added counter space. And you lay it down here, just like so. So that way when it comes in, you've got nice walk-through space through the coach. All the kids love talking about this stuff. This is going to be your overhead bunk, and it is comfy. It is very nice, very spacious, like I said, with this new front cap design. So the whole new front cap with the window out front, you have a nice vision. Oh, I'm looking at a Phaeton right here. You can see straight ahead. Imagine you're out camping, you're out driving down the road, you can see everything from up front. Plus you've got these nice LED lights. You've got two sets. You've got nice blue, you've got nice white. You can turn them on both together, both off. Plus you've got a TV. This is optional, where it'll swivel out, but really gives you a nice, it gives you the ultimate experience. You've got spots for your phone over on this area, or your tablet if you're out, if that's what you want to be using it for. Books, a lot of kids will use it for that. And you've got charging capabilities up front. But more than anything, you got to pay attention to this right up here. We ventilate the front caps. And I'll tell you, I got up here just a little bit ago, and yes, I'm going to get up here again. It's nice. It really makes a difference when you're out inside it and you're living in it, because that AC just blows on you. But I'll show you as I stand up in here. I'm 5'10". I mean, I'm not the tallest guy there is, but watch how much room I've got. So as I step in here, I get up top, I've got enough room to sprawl all the way out. I mean, I'm comfy. I can have two of me up here laying comfy. This is a fun walkthrough because I just get to lay down the whole time. But whenever it comes time to go up, go down, this is the telescoping ladder. So that way it really makes it easy to store it. All you gotta do is press this, and then press this, and lock it in place. Just like that. Store it wherever you need. And then after you get down from the bed, one thing that's nice, you can set this up here. Really easy to use, really easy to drive. Both seats are equipped with the air ride seats. So all you do, pull it up, push it down. So you're not hugging right up against the chassis. You really are riding as you're going in motion. Gives it, I mean, you don't get fatigued very easily at all. This is a big upgrade and something that we're a big fan of. This is every kid's favorite, and my inner kid loves this too. All I gotta do is press this button to lower my seat down. But check this out. Watch this lady right here. I'm just gonna pull this right here. Got an air horn equipped. And then this right here is removable. So if you're the passenger and you're doing the navigation, you can go throughout the coach and let them know, hey, this is what you need to turn, this is where you need to go. Got all these adjustables right here as well. But it's a nice clean dash. I think they've done a really good job. And more than anything, I talked about earlier, that new front cap really does slim things up here, so that way you've got a better field of vision. You're going out camping to look at these mountains and at the beach and all this stuff. You want to be able to see it. You've got better visibility in a Tiffin. This is on all Super Cs, but especially on this one right here, the 34 dB, the new floor plan. And we were over here a second ago. This is all alder wood sourced from the Northwest. The reason we use it from the Northwest is because it's colder temperatures, which means slower growth, tighter grains. That's that premium hardwood that we love to use, that we've used for years and years. This is a strong material, so much so, you're not gonna believe this, I can do a pull-up on it. The reason I show you that is think about how much stuff you're gonna add inside of here, how heavy that can be. This can withstand that. This is really, really strong materials. Nothing but the strongest for Tiffins. Like I said, we make it built to last. So walking through the rest of this coach, like I said, alder wood up front here, lots of counter space. This right here is your true induction cooktop. And if I set it in, it makes extra counter space. Same with these sinks down here. And everything is removable. You can take this out, put it wherever you like, but a lot of customers like to leave it in here because it offers more counter space. Nice deep basin sinks. You've got two, the dual sinks. I'm a big fan of two. And then down below here, here's where you can store them if you don't want to keep them here. So you've got two little cubby holes, if you will. And then right down below here, one thing I'm excited about also is our dishwasher. Dishwasher's an upgrade. We offer that. And then, as you know, soft close doors and drawers. And the guys do a great job down in Red Bay, even with the small details like the silverware space. It's the small details, and then always soft close. The toe kicks down below, you gotta think, you're camping in this every single day. It's the little details, like I keep saying. That toe kick down below so you're not bending over, plus you got a nice big window. Look, as we go through this motorhome, look at all the natural light you get inside of here. Big window here, big window here, big window up front, and obviously the windshield, but you've got quite a bit, it just brightens everything up. Then this microwave is gonna be an air fryer, convection microwave. It doubles as an oven, and I've camped and I've used this personally. I'm a big fan. These things do a really, really good job. LG, the Think brand does great. Deep storage. I want you to see that as well. That's something we do when we maximize our floor plans, when we design everything, is we want it to be deep so you can fit a lot inside of here. And you're probably thinking, well, where's the pantry? Check that bad boy out while I'm talking about deep storage. Come on, that gets me fired up. So big, deep cabinetry. You can fit all kinds of stuff in here. 4 different levels all across. And this is in the 34 dB. When I saw this, I was jumping around. I was so excited. And it shuts solid, just like that. Yeah, I mean, what else can you say? Walking all the way to the back here, we do have 150 gallons of fresh water. That's a big thing because this thing's 37 feet long. So you've got quite a bit of water capacity, quite a bit that you can use. And I'll stand inside the shower for you just because I want you to see how much space you've got inside here. 1-piece molded fiberglass shower. You got enough room to do everything you need to do. Plus it locks while you're in motion. I don't know if you can hear me inside of here. So they've really done a great job with this floor plan. Then here, you know, you've got your half bath centrally located throughout the rest of the coach. It'll shut, it'll open. But I like this being in the center because the rear can access it, the front can access it. Everybody's got their own level of privacy. This door will shut. And then you've got your bed pocket door. All protect you. Everybody has their own level of privacy. Plus you got a curtain up top. So everybody that's gonna be sleeping inside of here is gonna have their own space. How about that? Nice residential refrigerator, really, really tall. You can fit a lot of stuff inside of here as well. I think, I keep saying the same things, but I really do believe they've done a great job with giving you everything that you're asking for and more in this new 34 dB. Plus, just some extra pantry space here. How about that? How about that? Come on, come on. All right, now into the rear. Washer, dryer. Set up right here. Side by side, it's not a combo, all in one, or not all in one, it's all in two. And then you've got this TV that'll come out just like that. You've got some storage behind it. We'll show you a little bit of B-roll so you can see that. But this whole area right here really does make do with your space. Step into the bed, we've got a king size. Again, that natural light, those windows, that's what we hear customers saying all the time. And the little bit of counter space right here, set your phone up, set a water bottle there. You got a little bit of storage on each side. A lot of customers will put, or owners will put books in there. You can put your iPad around this area too. Plus you got storage up top with, again, small details, that outlet right up there. If you need to plug anything up, CPAP, some people will use it for, really important to have on board. Finally, closet space. I'll open up this side so you can see it. You got a bar up top, quite a bit of closet space that you can use. Opens on both sides, just like that. Just like that. And it may be small to you, but something I kind of like. I always like having the rear window, and I think that's kind of cool to have a window in the rear. Also daytime and privacy shades all through the coach. Emergency exit if you need to get out, and you can see what's behind you. Plus just the little area right here for if you want to put knickknacks, anything in this area, plants, you can always decorate. We try to leave it open to where you can decorate however you please. Talking about closet space while we're at it, you got 5 of these nice soft close closet space areas. So you can add t-shirts, jeans, all the fixings, as you know. You're probably looking at this going, okay, Luke, I can count. There's 6 of them. There's not 5 of them. You'll see this one's a little bit deeper than the other ones were. That's nice too. This one right here is access down below. So you can see every wire is labeled. This is something that's important to know whenever you're out camping. Every single wire is labeled every 6 inches. So if you're a do-it-yourself kind of guy, or if you're paying somebody else to do it, they typically charge by the hour. A lot of times they'll charge a little bit to find what's wrong with it. This is going to save you a lot of diagnosis times. So I definitely recommend, if you're looking in a motorhome, you're going to want to make sure it's got wire labels every 6 inches. And we've got this on every single coach that we build. Spider control system over here is what we have equipped on every single one of our coaches. You can control this from your phone as long as you're in Bluetooth range. Everything here, this is your main point, your main hub. I'm a big fan of how they do the light system at Spider. Just press and hold for 2 seconds. Any of these lights that has the 5 dots, so that these 5 dots, that's an indicator that it's a dimmable light. So I'll show you. As I press here, press and hold the galley light and dim it down. Press and hold the living room and dim it down. Now I may just be telling you something and you're thinking, oh, that's a cool feature, but it's actually very, very important to talk about, because we went out camping a while back, and I'm always talking about this. But when I actually got to use it, I understood the value. You know, my wife was over there coloring, my dad was over there sleeping. We had 4 of us over there. Everybody wanted to do their own thing. So you could have it set to where it's not all harsh, it's not all bright. And also when you go camping and it's dark outside, it's dark. You know, you're in the earth, it's very dark. So it's really nice to have this adjustability, so that way you can set it to whatever you like. But here's important, when it's bedtime, turn every light off in the coach just with that one button, that master button. And when it's morning time, you press it again, every light, you may notice, is still dimmed. So all I have to do is press and hold master for 2 seconds. Every light's gonna come all the way back up to its full brightness. Nice to have that preset so you can use it. I certainly used it whenever we went out camping. But the reason I like Spider so much is because it's so user-friendly. It's so easy to see what you're using and what you need, what you're trying to find. So looking through here, I can see, all right, this unit's equipped with solar. We're connected to shore power right now. Our generator's not running. You can see it. It's very easy to read. You don't have to be an electrician to be able to understand what's going on. And more than anything, press here, you can run diagnostics and see, all right, what needs works? Where are my faults? Right now, we're looking pretty good. But if something ever did happen, green means go, red means something needs to be worked on. So just as you're camping, as you're working out, shaking it up a little bit, it's always nice to have this adjustability, and that's why we love doing business with Spider. They do a great job. I'm a big proponent of Spider controls. As we step through here, you know, keep looking through different spots in here. This is equipped with a hydronic heating system. So this is not a standard feature. This is an upgrade. But the hydronic heating system, a lot of coaches are going to be built with that. So what that does is it's going to have heat exchangers all through your coach. That's going to be your hot water heater and your furnace. So with this, it gives you a clean, continuous heat all through the coach. And you've got 2 ACs on board. Right now, it's a pretty hot day out here. And I'm feeling pretty cool. I'm feeling very cool inside of here. And even toggling from the heat and AC portion over to the slide out mechanism, again, very easy to see what needs to happen. Right now, we can't operate these slides because ignition is not turned on and the parking brake is not engaged. So we need to have both of these engaged before we can run it. And you don't have to ask yourself, oh, did I leave it running? It'll tell you right here. It even says slides not ready. If you'll come pull up, come look at this, it'll say slides not ready. Whenever you need to, press extend or retract. Very easy to use, very easy to see. That's why I love spider controls. And then you can run your ceiling fan from it, and you can run your vent fans all through here. Just easy to work on. These vent fans inside the bathroom and in the kitchen, they have a rain sensor, so if it ever is rainy outside, it'll shut automatically. You don't have to do all that. But this is cool. We have different access points. Like I said, that's your main hub, but you have different access points all through the coach. So let's say it's nighttime over here. I've got a charger over here, but I've got an access point which will show me I can run my ceiling fan from here. I can turn on all the lights from right here. So if you ever hear somebody fumbling outside your coach, or if you hear something going on outside and you want to make sure they know you're here, you're aware, you can turn on every light from the bed. Just an added safety. Again, hydraulic slides all through the coach. We really want to make sure that this coach is built to last. So hydraulic slides by HWH, every single one of these. Big, big fan. You want to buy something that you're going to live with and you're going to use for a long time. That is a big upgrade, a Tiffin product for all 2026 Class A and Super C. Thanks so much for joining me today in the new 2026 34DB Allegro Bay. Obviously, there's a lot to be excited about in here, lots that I'm excited about. Let us know what you think down in the comments, and as Papa Bob always says, happy trails.